with 10 points.
He wins his last 4 to finish 10 and 5. Jim Takai 9 and 6.
I thought he'd do that all the time. He'd be a Yokozuna if he could.
It's crunch time, folks. It's all on the line these next 2 matches. Takanohana on the left, tied for the lead. Takes on Musashi Maru. Takanohana is 12 and 2. Musashi Maru 10 and 4. Upset Takanohana yesterday. Will try to do the same to Takanohana today. If Takanohana wins, then we'll wait to see how his brother Takanohana does against Akebono next match. If Takanohana wins and Takanohana loses, it's Takanohana's Yusho, his first as a Yokozuna. If he loses and Takanohana wins, it's Takanohana's Yusho, his 20th, stamping him as among the great Yokozuna. Both win, playoff. Both lose, playoff.
I think that's a nice, succinct account.
Takanohana has had his hands full in the past with Musashi Maru. He has won just 13 times against the giant Hawaiian while losing 21 times.
Oh, you should have done it a lot earlier because everything's
just in time. You're just
everything
in time.
half an hour earlier on the last day to make room for the prize giving. But you're just in time for the real biggies.
We've had a lot of key bouts critical for the Rikshi involved. Now we've got the bouts that will determine the Yusho or tournament title winner.
And stick around. We'll give you the other results later.
Takanohana is close, moved closer to Musashi Maru over the last 4 bouts, having won 3 out of the last 4. At one time, he was like 10 to 20 behind Musashi Maru. Now, Takanohana, interestingly, Doreen, 9 of his winning techniques have been pull down, twist down, slap down, the down, where you put your foe down. He has had 4 slap downs, 1 swing down, 3 twist down, and 1 thrust down. So no doubt as to what he would like, what he will probably have to do to Musashi Maru. I don't think he'll win by Yurikiri.
No,
and a surprisingly lack of arm throws too in his win total. Takanohana.
Yeah. But what this may come down to is not physical prowess, but simple nerve. In which case, nearly always the Hanada brothers have got it. Musashi Maru has shown it that he can have the nerve when he needs it, but very often it doesn't come out that way. So has he got it today?
Now, the last time Takanohana beat Musashi Maru in the May tournament that gave him the 2nd straight Yusho, he hit Musashi Maru quickly and shifted to the side and then shoved him out. So who knows, he may go into the memory bank and try what has worked for him successfully in the past. I myself would tend to think that might be a good maneuver. A quick hit and side outflank Musashi Maru and try to run him out that way or yank him down. Maybe if he's off. Musashi Maru probably either will try to blow through Takanohana and with pushing and thrusting and maybe finish up on the Mawashi, or he may go the whole route with the pushing and thrusting. But Takanohana better have a good tachi-ai, a good start, or else he could be blown out. Go out in the limb, Doreen. Who are you picking?
I'm not picking anybody.
Okay, let's do away with that stuff. Let's just watch. Who cares? Who cares what we think?
I just want the Sumo to be good.
Not even looking this time.
He's got his own bound to think about.
He can take care of his own business. He controls his own destiny. The stern look by Takanohana. For at least a tie at the end of regulation, Takanohana. Hitting, staying in front of his foe, Takanohana. Being wrapped up and run out by Musashi Maru. He did not hit and shift. He made himself available for the Yurikiri victory. I do not know about that strategy, Doreen.
See if we can see the bowstring being passed over this time. Last one got the arrows. This one gets a coiled bowstring.
Let's check out this replay. Takanohana hits trying to get inside, but Musashi Maru with a right hand inside grip, same as yesterday against Takanohana. The right hand inside upper body grip turns the tide in Musashi Maru's favor. For the second straight day, he is indeed the spoiler. Yesterday it was Takanohana, today it's Takanohana. Now Takanohana controls his destiny. A win and the Yusho is his. A loss, playoff with his brother.
Splendid performances by the Ozekis. What can the Yokozunas do? Notice that we've run out of people to give the water of power, and Takanohana's own Skibito has come with one shoulder bare to offer him the water of power.
Looks like an old Greek or Roman warrior. Here's the intro.
Chief Gyoji has now announced the main bout of the day. Takanohana waits at the side, having just won his bout, wondering if he'll have to have a playoff. If his brother wins this one, then he wins outright. If he loses to Akebono, then there will be a playoff between the brothers.
And it almost looked like in that shot of Takanohana that he was mentally, for such a thing, kicking himself in the butt for his strategy the previous bout. Look at him. He looks like he's just, why did I do that? What was I thinking?
Or he's just praying, lose, lose.
Yeah. Okay, let's focus in on this guy, Takanohana. All right. He looks more relaxed today. Yesterday, he was tight as a drum. He was talking to himself, and it seemed like he out-psyched himself and was manhandled by Musashi Maru. This time, he's brought it in a notch, brought it in, the intensity of the focus.
Yeah.
You gotta relax. There you see 18-18. Akebono has won the last two to pull even in head-to-head matches. He would dearly love to go up by one win over his Yokozuna rival. Now, this man has won more Yusho, 19 to his 9. So Akebono, you know, it means a lot. And he would also like to upset this guy's apple cart and show, with 2 wins over Takanohana in a row, that he is man-to-man the better Yokozuna, at least of late.
Yeah. Takanohana, having lost, was not able to give the water of power to his brother. But he has to return because the judge must never be left alone there. Meanwhile, oh, you see the bow in the background. Yobidashi holding it, wondering which side it's going to come up.
Akebono with 4 losses, but 3 of those had been just as he was defeating his foe. Yesterday, Doreen, to get back to what you were talking about, he, in his first 2 losses, he had dropped his right foot back. Yesterday, in an attempt to compensate, he put his right foot too much forward while pushing out Takanohana. Takanohana stepped on it. He lost his balance, and that's how he was shoved down. So he will probably go with the pushing and thrusting into the Mawashi, try to rock Takanohana. Takanohana for the Yusho will probably go for the Maimitsu grip. Lately, he has been trying to get inside quickly with his right hand. So that will probably be the strategy for each of these guys in this final bout. Well, that's it. We've sliced it, diced it, splashed it, mashed it. Now let's just see how it all comes out and soak up the atmosphere for what could be a Yusho winning bout. shape at the edge. Fighting back into it, though. Trying to release the arms of Takanohana. Deep right hand inside grip Takanohana. Look for a throw. He's going for the Urikiri. He's going to try to go to the throw. Akebono working back into it as he off balance at the edge. Can he hang on? No! Yusho Takanohana, his 20th. Count him among the greats now. Hard, fast, decisive sumo by Takanohana. A Urikiri win befitting one of the greatest Yokozuna, which Takanohana now is with his 20th Yusho. He is 4th in history. That is the way to take your landmark 20th Yusho. He really dominated and the action and dictated the pace. Yeah. What an impressive win. Akebono, a game performer, fought valiantly.
But he was straightened up and never recovered again. See, Akebono was trying to take advantage of his grip, but Takanohana has the Maemitsu. And when he's got that, it's very difficult to dislodge him. Akebono very gamely fighting a losing battle, really, but he got back from the edge, forced to the edge again, and again he managed to push his opponent back. But this is Takanohana with the Maemitsu, and he's got underneath him, straightened him up, and he goes out.
The leverage took away so much of Akebono's strength. Here it is right here. That's a death grip with his head in the chest. Yatama Otsuero by Takanohana. The death grip. And Akebono being up so high, a lot of his strength is negated.
Yes.
Boy, I can't tell you how impressed I am with the win by Takanohana.
And Takanohana will more than ever be kicking himself for losing and missing out on the... Oh, here we are, having his hair done again.
Takanohana, if he had his choice of ways to win, that is the way he would have wanted to win. And he executed the way he wanted to win.
Notice the Tokoyama, the hairdresser, the professional hairdresser in sumo. He doesn't have to take the whole hair apart again. He can just tidy it up, neaten it up. Just straightening it with this thing like a knitting needle. Steel knitting needle. You know, the hair is so hard that it wears down the end of the point of that.
It bends it?
Yeah, no, it doesn't bend it, it just wears it down. These men have been doing this job for now 30, 40 years. It may be half an inch shorter than a new one. And Takanohana is getting his breath back and his composure back. Notice how this gentle touch and the hands gently moving in this familiar way that he has every day of his life. At least once, it relaxes them, they say. Yeah.
That's maybe why that huge bit of air was able to come out. He was relaxed.
Yeah.
Well, I thought he was relaxed and composed prior to the bout, Doreen.
Yes.
We mentioned that yesterday. He looked super uptight.
Yeah.
I mean, he was just psyched up too much.
Yeah.
But today it looked like he returned to his usually stoic, composed, focused self. And just had a game plan. And boy, talk about giving a guy a grade for an execution of a game plan. You got to give him 100%, right?
Yes.